Hey YouTube, Gallagher123123 back with another unboxing for you all. In the fall of 2019, at least I think it was the fall, I did a demonstration of this Bluetooth speaker, the Bose SoundLink Micro. And I've always liked this speaker, really ever since I got it. It's small, super compact, easy to hold in one hand. Really, there's a lot to love here. Turn it on, it speaks.
Battery 100%.
I mean, quite nice. Well, finally, after several years, I've had this for at least 6 years, and I think it's been out longer than that, maybe 8. Well, finally, Bose has introduced a second generation of the SoundLink Micro. And here it is. Apparently this came out back in June of 2025, and somehow it completely flew under my radar. Let's take a look at the box. Apparently this one offers double the playback time, 12 hours, better sound quality, and USB-C. And based on how much I loved this original model, I have some pretty high expectations for this. Alright, so that's the box. Quite nice. Just rotating it all around so you can see it. And there's some of the text. Anything on the bottom? Okay, sorry, I don't know if that's the right way or wrong way, but there you go. Well, enough looking at the box. Let's get into this and see what Bose has sent us. Well, what Amazon sent us. Got this from Amazon, and it arrived today, October 13th, as I'm recording this. Okay, it looks like I'm going to need 2 hands, so I'm going to put the phone down. Okay, so I've kind of gotten it here. It's peeling. Alright, so I peeled off some of the paper. So now, there's some kind of handle there, it feels like. Let's see if we can get into this box. Okay, so, it looks like actually this comes out. And so now we're left with this in the actual box. Put that off to the side. And we'll start lifting some things up and out. Let's see. Okay, so this is the way it goes. So I think, and I'm seeing some documentation. No, looks like something around the speaker. Okay, so I'm lifting out the speaker. Look at that. There it is. Let's see if we can unravel this a little bit. Okay, tactily, I can already tell this feels very similar to the original Micro. But it is a bit bigger, and I did hear that in a few of the reviews, that they changed the size. Let's see, I'll put the two right up next to each other. Okay, so on the left we have the original Micro, Micro 2 on the right. And Micro 2 definitely feels taller, and they moved the power port to the bottom, it looks like, and power button is there as well on the bottom now. So they've kind of changed things around a bit. Okay, well that's that. Let's see if there's anything else in here that we need to see, or we'll want to see. Some documentation. Okay, to me, I don't find that very helpful. And we do have, nice, a USB cable. Now, it looks like this one is USB-C to USB-A. So, okay. I'm kind of at the point now where I feel like we need to embrace USB-C all the way, but that's fine. That's what we have. And as far as I can tell, all that's left is the box. All right, for now, I'm going to put back in the documentation and the USB-C cable, and I'm going to put aside some of that extra packaging material, and we are going to get ready to turn our attention to the star of the show. Okay, I just put this box down. There. All right, let's turn our attention now to the SoundLink Micro 2nd Gen. So what I've read in reviews is the first thing we're going to need to do. Let's just make sure. Yep, I've found the power button. It's a bit recessed, but it's to the left of the charging port, but you can press it. Unfortunately, though, we have no power. And what I understand is that when these come, they're in a bit of a power saving mode. So to get this going, we're going to need to insert a USB-C cable. Now, I'm not going to use the one it came with because I have USB-C like everywhere in this room. So I'm going to grab one, maybe, if I can do so without knocking the house down. Okay. Here we go. I have my trusty Anchor USB-C cable, which I'm going to... Oh, I think I just saw that. I saw a light on that. Okay, I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to... Oh, put the phone down. Hate putting the phone down. I'm going to plug this in. And if it's like other Bose speakers, we may get a beep. No beep. Oh, actually we do. Whoa, they changed the sound. Wow, okay. I was not expecting that little sound there. Okay, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna grab my 15 Pro Max.
57% charged on 1885.
Okay, and just have it ready so we can go to Bluetooth settings. Now, it may encourage us to use the Bose app, but for this initial video, I'm not going to bother. I think we can get along okay without it. All right, so I'm going to press the power button, which is, again, on the left side of the charging port. And let's see what happens. I'm hoping it'll come up talking.
Battery 30%. Ready to connect.
Wow. Okay, 30%. Actually, this might be a bit more charge in it. All right.
Settings.
Let's go here into settings.
Bluetooth on. Button.
Bluetooth.
Set settings. Bose Apple Watch. Bose Micro Sound. Brilliant 520. Bose Micro Sound Link. Not connect. Brilliant. Bose Echo Dash 0. RP 0121. Sense Clear OCR 5632. Sonos Home. Sonos other devices. In progress. Bose SL Micro 2. Button.
Bose SL Micro 2. Here it is. Let's double tap.
Bose SL Micro 2. Connected. Button.
Whoa.
Sonos Home. Sonos 76. Not connected. But alert. App not installed. The accessory Bose SoundLink Micro Portable Speaker 2nd Gen. Uses app uses not installed. Would you like the edit from the App Store? App Store. Button.
Okay. Well, it's asking us if we want to get the app.
Spotify. Music and podcasts. Songs. Playlist of audio books. Button.
Oh.
Today. Add button. Spotify. Open. Bose. Total control of your music. Button. Edit. Button.
Okay.
Select. Edit. Button. Defense mode. Command. Edit. Button. Tab bar. Selected.
Okay, so it's recommending these 4 apps.
Defense. Edit. Select. Select. Edit. Bose. Total control of your music. Button.
It seems like.
Edit. Button.
We'll get the Bose one.
Prepare this. Alert. App Store. App Store. Use the lock button. Double click to install. Processing. Done. App Store.
Okay. So we have that. Now,
Spotify.
let's see.
Fantastical. Settings.
Though, are we connected?
Code AirPods Pro. Not connected. Code Apple Watch. More info. Bose More info. Brilliant 520X. Code More info. Bose SL Micro 2. Connected. Button.
Okay, we are. One thing I did not hear is it say what device we were connected to, though, which is what I would have expected. So I'm just going to power on and back off, or off and back on. Let's see. Interesting.
More info.
Battery 30%.
Okay, so this just plays a chime. Is that standard? If we press the Bluetooth button, which I think is all the way to the left, so above the speaker, there are some buttons. Now, they're not very tactile, so I think it's going to be kind of trial and error. They're a bit more tactile, actually, on the original micro. But if I press the one all the way to the left...
Cullen's iPhone 15 Pro Max.
Okay. So, I guess if you're not connecting to multiple, it just speaks, or just plays a little chime. I actually like that. That's a bit more efficient. Okay, so my iPhone 15 Pro Max is selected. So why don't we play some music? I'm going to put the phone down and I'm going to queue up something on my music app on my iPhone. And we'll just take a listen to how this sounds. Okay, so I pulled up a track in Apple Music. Now, when I was doing that, I ran into something that was a little bit obnoxious. VoiceOver speech got really loud. So I actually ended up turning the speaker off while I did my searching. So now that I've found what I want, though, let's go ahead and power it back on.
Battery 30%.
Okay, I did not hear the chime.
19, 18, each party, button.
Let's see.
Play, 18, each party.
Okay, but we are playing. Whoa, listen to that bass. If you've been watching this channel for a while, you may recognize that, as that is the video I use, or that is the intro I use for all my travel videos. Beach Party by Kevin MacLeod. Wow. Let's see, how loud can we get this? Let's just test the button first. The buttons. So if I press kind of in the middle of the bar, there's a big bar. And I think there are 3 positions on it. So all the way to the left must be volume up, and all the way to the right must be volume down, and in the middle... Okay, you can kind of feel that, actually. You have the controls. So let's turn this up. Okay, I'm going to press the button 3 times to go back. Oh my god. That gets good and loud. Okay, so that's what this sounds like. Now, just for a brief comparison, since I have it here, let's hear how this sounds on the original micro.
Battery 100%. Cullen's iPhone 15 Pro Max.
Okay, I have to select it with the Bluetooth button on the back on this one.
Connected to Cullen's iPhone 15 Pro Max.
But here we go, let's hear it. Okay, there's definitely a lot of bass in that too, though. But I think... to my ears, there's a pretty noticeable difference between...
Battery 40%.
between the mini, or the micro 1 and 2. Wow. So there we go. That is a quick look at the micro 2nd generation. Initial impressions, I like this a lot. So let's just quickly review the button controls. So the power button is on the bottom, and it is to the left of the USB-C port for charging. We also then have, so we have the speaker itself, and that's about the same. No, I guess a little bit bigger here on this micro too. But above that is where we have our controls. All the way to the left is the Bluetooth button. And if we press that,
Cullen's iPhone 15 Pro Max.
it tells us what device we're connected to. In this case, my 15 Pro Max. Then we have volume up and down. Or volume down, sorry. Then we have the play pause, which also can double as next and previous track. volume up. And then a multifunction button, which you need to use the Bose app to assign. If we do it now, let's see if it says anything.
Use this shortcut button to link two speakers. To change your shortcut, use the Bose app.
Okay, so it tells us that it will link the two. If we had two speakers, it would link them together. And if we want to change it, use the Bose app. So, very, very good.
Complete.
All right. So again, I think that's going to do it for this. Now, one thing I'm curious about, though, is the sounds. If I unplug this. Yep, we do have completely new charging sounds. I like these a lot. Oh, come on. Let's plug it back in, if I can. Yep, there it is. I like those a lot. Okay. And actually, one last thing I'll test. If we turn this back on. Oops, wrong button.
Battery 40%.
Okay, it immediately connected. Let's press and hold the Bluetooth pairing key.
Ready to connect another device.
Perfect. It pairs, goes into pairing mode, and we could do that. All right, that's going to do it. I'd be very interested to know if you have this speaker, do you like it? If you have the original, would you consider an upgrade? Love to know your thoughts down below, so please go ahead and leave them. And if you found this video helpful, please do subscribe, give the video a like. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please give the video a like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to get notified about upcoming videos. Follow me on Twitter at Gallagher123123. You can also find me on Mastodon at Gallagher123123 at dragonscave.space. Thank you again for watching. We will see you in an upcoming video.